So this video is just going to be me yapping on about stuff. I obsess about this Big Brother show, and I have been for a very long time, but it stopped for 5 years. So it was hard to obsess about a show that's not on. But yeah, now I am obsessing. I'm obsessing because I desperately want to be on it. I don't actually really want to watch the show, and if I'm not going to be on the show, I'm going to lose interest the second I realize that I'm not going to be on. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the show. I'm just desperate to get on the show. And I keep trying to look up signs that might suggest that it's going to happen. And yeah, I'm not seeing any signs. I don't know, it's April and I haven't been called back for any auditions yet, and I don't know if that's going to happen. And I don't know. I would have thought that my chance would be quite high because I want to go on the show because I believe that I'm the Antichrist and I want to fulfill all the Christians' Antichrist and I want to fulfill the prophecies of the Antichrist. But I understand that this is a Christian country and that this might be too controversial for me to be allowed onto that show. But yeah, they've announced the presenters, and I'm really happy for AJ because there's definitely no proper black presenters that I've seen. Maybe there's a skin there's one that I've seen, I think, but she's a lot larger. This girl is really pretty and really talented, and she'll do a good job. Will Best is kind of like I don't know anything about him. I feel like he would, I'm trying to visualize the show, and I think he'll do a really good job. But yeah, I also feel like the hype around the show is not going to be very big because yeah, it's not on for very long, and I don't know, I just get a feeling like it's going to be quite a small, like it's going to be a smaller production than usual. That's how I feel about it, because I don't know, the hype of the success that it had years ago is kind of gone. So but yes, I like to fantasize about things. Ryland's not in it, which I feel like is just a sign that I likely won't be in the show, because I always thought I would be in the show, but I also thought that Ryland would be the one who presents the Big Brother Little Brother, and I always thought that that would happen. And well, if Ryland's not going to present it, then I feel like that's just a sign that I'm not going to get on. My chance of getting on probably is, I would love to say 1%, but it could even be a lot less than that. So, but anyway, I still love to obsess about the show because I'm going to pretend that it's higher than that. And I have nothing else to do. So, but yeah, I am still really, I don't know, I can fantasize about how, okay, the plan is to just do this really small, shitty production on ITV2 that lasts like for a very short time. And then afterwards, where I'm just sort of told that I just have to like just be a normal person and just like not reveal any of my religion or my belief or anything like this, just so that people can kind of get an opinion of me based on me being just a normal person. And then after the 6 weeks, then a different show, a different Big Brother comes on. Maybe it's in America or might not even be in England or whatever. And that's the show that is presented by whoever, and has Ryland as a side show, and that's the one that takes off, and that's the one that's about religion, and maybe that's the one that's in, like, I don't know, but if I am going to be promoting myself as being like the Antichrist that's going to come and destroy Christianity, I don't know, there's going to be a lot of people that want me dead, so maybe it's not even best to say this information too soon because a lot of people are going to be angry with what I say. So then I can fantasize about just being in like a really shitty normal show, just acting like just being a normal person and just showing the sort of normal human side of me, and then going into a sort of secret location house Big Brother, which could be like a celebrity Big Brother, even though it's just going to be me and a bunch of people who either believe or don't believe. I don't really know. It could be whatever. But yeah, that could be the biggest show where Ryland's doing the side show. And I don't know. I do like Emma and Davina and AJ. Maybe all three of them can do it because it's going to be a really big show that's going to be like worldwide. I do like ITVX because ITVX is a show that can be a channel that can be shown all around the world. But yeah, I don't know if ITV are going to want to get involved in a show that talks about religion, because the problem about religion is that if people have a different view to you, they get quite angry over it, especially if it's about destroying their belief in who God is and stuff. And if I'm saying that I'm God, they'll just be like, no, you're not. You're not the God that I believe in. You can't do this and that, and you have a horrible view on humans. No way does our God feel this way. There's going to be a lot of people thinking that. But yeah, so that is why that is my fantasy now, about there being kind of just a normal 6-week boring show where I'm just like a normal person that kind of disappears in the background. Although you got to be careful though, because I'm definitely going to get voted out one of the quickest. I feel like if someone doesn't like someone, they will be voted out first. And I think there's a very high chance that if I did go on that show, I'd be the first to be voted out. So there would need to be something that stops me from being voted out first. A golden ticket or whatever. I think that needs to happen. And then I can go into a proper big show, and I can get all the singers and celebrities to try and get involved in some way. And how about that? That is my new plan.